Inside Mississippi JUCO Football is brought to you by HeritageProperties.com. More information on 1, 2, and 3 bedroom apartments can be found at HeritageProperties.com. By the MACJC, the toughest league in America. C-Spire, Farm Bureau Insurance, Mississippi Sports Medicine, EnviroTurf Services, Bank Plus, Mississippi Blood Services, Yesco Custom Signs and Lighting, and Mississippi Sports Hall of Fame and Museum.
Good evening and welcome into the Season 2 finale of Inside Mississippi JUCO Football, brought to you by HeritageProperties.com. I'm Aslan Hodges. We come to you tonight from inside the Mississippi Sports Hall of Fame and Museum, showcasing Mississippi junior and community colleges' athletic superiority, academic prowess, and strong economic impact to the state of Mississippi. Last week, the MACJC hosted its 41st annual All-Star Game, while for the second straight season, the league not only hosted but played in the national championship, as number 1 East Mississippi took on number 2 Iowa Western down in Biloxi at the 7th annual Mississippi Bowl. First, though, let's begin with that MACJC All-Star Game out in Boonville on the campus of Northeast Mississippi Community College. The 41st edition of the MACJC All-Star Game. Our highlights with Mike Frazier.
And there he is, folks, Bill Ward, man that's been instrumental to the success of this MACJC All-Star Game. To the left, Northeast President Dr. Johnny Allen, and to the right, Jim Southward, Commissioner of the MACJC.
I believe I started here in '86. Of course, I had a lot of help. I had Coach Carnell, one of my assistant coaches. I had Coach Southward, who's also here today. And we have been successful with it. We used to keep the teams at Corinth, and then we would play the ball game down here. But the main thing that I think about the All-Star Game is I wished I had kept up with it. The number of players that have played in this All-Star Game and where they went to college.
To the game highlights we go. North All-Stars in blue, South All-Stars in white. Here's Holmes quarterback Jamario Benson over the top to Janarian Jones out of Itawamba Community College, 7-3 North All-Stars. South All-Stars come back. There's East Central Community College running back LaMarcus Franks, who takes it into the end zone. It's 10-7 South All-Stars. Little defense here. Here's Cedric Poole from Mississippi Delta Community College with the interception. Makes a nifty move and would take it inside the red zone and set up the North All-Stars for a field goal opportunity, and Jeb Millender delivers. And we are knotted at 10, game still in the first half. Second half action now, North All-Stars on the move. Pass over the middle and intercepted. There's Northeast Mississippi Community College's Jamel Dennis, one of the top tacklers this year in the MACJC, and he takes it inside the 15-yard line, and that would lead to this. Kevin Phillips from Mississippi Gulf Coast Community College with the field goal. 5 minutes left at 16-13 South All-Stars. Do or die time now for the North. Back to pass over the middle. Intercepted by Hines' Keith Turner. Picks it off, stays on his feet, and now, folks, he's got a convoy in front of him. 56 yards for the touchdown. 23-13 South All-Stars. They would win it, and Keith Turner would be the overall MVP of the MACJC All-Star Game.
More highlights to come, but time now for our C-Spire Community College feature. Jones County Junior College had the best year in their storied program's history last season when you combine all of their team successes. Their softball team placed second nationally, their football team state runner-up. Their tennis, soccer, and baseball teams claimed state championships, while their men's basketball team won the 2014 national championship with a victory down in Hutchinson, Kansas. Let's catch up with Mike Frazier on Jones County Junior College's campus.
And now we're with the athletic director of Jones County Junior College, and that is Katie Harrington. And Katie, this program continues to be a staple in the MACJC when it comes to success, not only academically, but athletically, as evidenced here throughout our show. Where did this program collectively turn the corner to be such a successful and powerhouse in the MACJC?
You know, we've always had a tradition at Jones Junior College of having good athletic programs. But I think in the last probably 7 or 8, 9 years, it's really begun to hit the top in just about every sport. If you drive on our streets, you'll see the first signs that you see, our banners say, "Be great." That's kind of our motto, as well as inspiring greatness. So that's what we expect of our athletes, and that's what we strive for.
Especially in basketball, the men's program hit the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow there with the national championship. Absolutely, what a colossal accomplishment for JCJC.
Right. You know, my first word is wow. It was great, you know, to sit there and watch what probably most people in the NJCAA thought that a Mississippi team could not do. 5 games in 5 days. Our guys rose to the top. They were focused. They were determined. Had a passion for the game, and they were there not just only representing Jones County Junior College, but they were representing the state of Mississippi, and they were proud to represent that state and our state, and you know, we were just extremely proud of them. What a great accomplishment for the state of Mississippi, and not just for Jones County Junior College.
Now we're talking baseball with Coach Ostrander. Coach, this program continues to grow under your leadership, from wins, from conference, division championships. Where did this program turn the corner in your eyes?
Well, really the first year. You know, we came in and got to inherit a group of, you know, hungry individuals that, you know, wanted to taste some success. And that first group of, I guess that was back in 2009, made a big, you know, big first impression. I think we were able to win 36 ball games that year and make the playoffs for the first time in a while. And that kind of really catapulted things. It just helped us to change the culture around here and get young men that want to be part of something.
I know it's about recruiting, but let's go deeper than that. How have you been consistently able to maintain such a high standard of getting quality student athletes here inside this program?
Well, I mean, you got to recruit talent. There's no doubt about that. I mean, that's the lifeblood of any good program. But once you get them here, it's more than just wins and losses. It's you know, developing a relationship with your players to where, you know, they know that the coaches and the program's going to do everything they can for them, but we expect the same thing. And just, you know, becoming selfless, becoming you know, a type player. And when you're talking about 18, 19, 20-year-old young men, you know, there's a lot that you can be taught. And just getting them to understand that everything matters, that everything we do on the field, off the field, in the classroom is going to impact how you perform on a field individually and collectively as a team. And
we continue now with Chris Robinson, head softball coach here at JCJC. 6th season coach, last year's school record best 52-6. How were you able to get to that plateau?
I just think we had 19 kids that didn't want to lose. And when you've got that in your program and you know, they want to play for each other, you're going to be very successful. And we were very fortunate to accomplish what we accomplished last year. We've got a fantastic you know, group of kids there last year, and you know, when you got the leadership that with our administration and our athletic director, it gives us the opportunity to be successful like that. And so recruiting helped us tremendously, but we just had 19 kids that were as bought in as you could possibly have them.
Let's talk some women's basketball for Jones County Junior College. Sandra Summerall joins us, head women's coach. Coach, the ball club this year, how do things look?
Well, we've got a lot of, we have 4 returning starters and a lot of freshmen that we feel like can come in and play. So we're really excited. We have a lot of energy, a lot of, the work ethic has been great, and just the whole attitude is one of trying to do better than we did last year.
You know, as a coach, you're here every day. Just what's it feel like? It's just such a winning program in multiple sports here at Jones County Junior College. What's the vibe as you go in and out of campus?
Well, it's like we want to be champions, and we constantly, that's one of our goals every day is to be a champion, but not only on the court, but out on the campus and everywhere we go. And I think that all relates to how they perform on the court.
And we're now with Dolores Deasley, head women's soccer coach here at Jones County Junior College. Coach, your record flat out impressive to say the least. I mean, you're winning about 4 of every 5 games. This year you continue to have another stellar season. I know it's recruiting, but let's dig deeper. How have you been able to maintain such a high standard of winning and doing it in a tough league?
Well, I mean, it all goes back to the players at the end of the day. You speak about recruiting, but recruiting is huge. Once you've got good players that are talented and can make things happen, it makes the coaching job a lot easier. So essentially the tough work is in the recruiting. You know, the girls they've set their mind on a particular goal this year, same as last year and the years before, of course. And they've just gone after it day in, day out, and hopefully long may it last.
What are some of the tools that Jones County Junior College, the administration, maybe it's the facilities, some of the tools that they've provided to you that have directly impacted the success of your program?
Yeah, I mean, our administration are top notch, and that starts with our athletic director, and you know, just the leadership that we have from her. You really couldn't work for a better person in Katie Harrington. And of course then that goes up through our vice presidents and right up to our president, Dr. Smith. He's huge into sports and really loves the game of soccer. Having his daughter play helps us a little bit as well. You know, so every year they're just trying to build and provide better resources for us.
And now we're talking tennis here on the Jones County Junior College campus with the head coach. Mark Easley joins us. And Mark, first of all, you had a mother-daughter combination on the squad. How did that go and how did they perform?
Well, obviously they performed pretty well, won the state and region last year, but that was interesting. It was Brenda's, the mother's, second year last year. And Jenna, her daughter, was a freshman, and she fit right in. Brenda did, you know. She was sort of nervous about coming to school. She'd never been to college as a freshman 2 seasons ago. And then having her daughter on the team, she was sort of concerned that it might make her daughter uncomfortable with her teammates and all, but they get along great. They're just really like sisters. They're a great family. And it worked out well. And she was sort of the mother of the team. Other teammates called her mother, call her Bren, but call her Mama B.
Somebody coming here considering to play tennis here at JCJC, what can they expect from you as a coach? And obviously the track record is strong here.
Well, credit all the players for the record, but I try to make it a fun environment. You know, I like to have a good time. You know, life's too short to be getting upset about a lot of things. I do get upset at times, but for the most part, to keep it light. We do work hard in practice and try to win every match we play, but you know, tennis is just a small part of their college life, and that's what I tell them when I recruit them.
Dr. Jesse Smith is the president of Jones County Junior College, and the Bobcats continue to grow their student enrollment and have built and continue to build iron-like partnerships with major corporations in their districts. Our next C Spire Community College feature takes us to Senatobia and to the campus of Northwest Mississippi Community College, where they continue to educate and graduate their students and place them into the workforce at companies like John Deere. The job placement, in fact, is nearly 100% when students graduate from Northwest Mississippi Community College. Mike Frazier has more.
And we're here on the Northwest Mississippi Community College campus in Senatobia, joined by Sarah Sapp, Marketing Director of Northwest Mississippi Community College. Sarah, the mission of Northwest when it comes to career, technical, and education workforce.
That's a great question. Career and technical and workforce education at Northwest, of course, is just a small part of what we do. We do offer academic education for people intending to transfer to the four-year college, but we really want to focus on our career, technical, and workforce today. So our mission at the college is to be the #1 training provider for all of Northwest Mississippi. And so that means both in our Associate of Applied Science, our career certificate programs, and our workforce development. What we do is create programs across the board that evolve every year to meet the needs of area business and industry.
What type of programs specifically regarding training can these students gain with their 2 years here in Senatobia?
Right. So we do have our career and technical offerings. So that's for students who want to get a 2-year associate degree. That's everything from agricultural technology, cosmetology, hotel and restaurant management technology. But really you can narrow down our offerings to about 3 different business sectors. We have our manufacturing and distribution, we have business office technology, and we have our healthcare programs, healthcare science programs. So for the manufacturing and distribution, you can look to things like welding, HVAC, mechanical technology. You can look to our industrial electronics engineering technology program. These are all programs that are intended to move directly into the workforce in the mechanical technology, mechatronics, industrial maintenance, and these workers are in huge demand right now. As far as healthcare goes, we run the gamut. Everything from EMT basic, EMT paramedic, our practical nursing program. We have cardiovascular technology, surgical technology, respiratory therapy. You name it, we've got it here on this campus. Healthcare assistant is another one. So with that in mind, our administration is moving forward with plans for a brand new health sciences building where all of our health sciences here located on the Senatobia campus and some additional allied health programs will be housed right here in a brand new building with state-of-the-art technology. So we're really excited about that for our health sciences. And then as far as business and office technology, anything from medical coding to data maintenance, data management, these students should be able to go into any industry and any business, run their office management, run their data systems, run their data maintenance. So these are integral people across business, industry, distribution, manufacturing. They can go into any setting on the data side of things. So there's a lot going on in career and technical.
No question. And, you know, the workforce development in particular, can you elaborate about the training for that?
Yes. Workforce development is a different beast in that it is all about training the current and future workforce of Northwest Mississippi. So what we do is we go out into business and industry and say, what do you need? We invite them in. We have classes on our campus. We will go out into industries like Foyer and Winchester, Schultz, tons of area industry, and we will train their current workforce and attract new industry to Northwest Mississippi because of the state-of-the-art facilities that we have and the equipment we have. They work on the basic training, like manufacturing basic skills. That's for people who are looking to get into the workforce. We trained over 4,000 people last year, over 600,000 hours of training in our workforce development. So there is no doubt that we are making a big difference in the economy in Northwest Mississippi.
Sarah, tell us about the AMP program. That's really solid.
That's great. Our AMP program, we call AMP, Advanced Manufacturing Partners. We have partnered with industries all over Northwest Mississippi. The fantastic thing about this program is that from day one, our students are going into industry, getting paid $14 an hour for a minimum 16 hours a week, but the companies can work them as much as they want to. We have a class schedule that complements them being able to go into these industries, so they're learning in the classroom what they're then going to apply in the industry that very day.
More information about classes at Northwest Mississippi Community College can be found at www.northwestms.edu. The Ranger program led by Dr. Gary Spears. Now on to the NJCAA National Title Game. Number 1 East Mississippi taking on number 2 Iowa Western down in Biloxi for the 7th annual Mississippi Bowl. Now Iowa Western won the national championship in 2012, but East Mississippi looking for their 2nd straight national title and 3rd in 4 years. Could the Lions pull it off? Let's find out.
To the Mississippi Bowl, the 7th edition. This is the national championship game, and looking at bringing the football and the American flag in from 5,000 feet. Lions in white. Chad Kelly have a monster game. Little screen here to the Starkville native, Preston Baker, 13 yards and a first down. Okay, 4th down and goal. Buddy Stevens going to roll the dice and go for it. They roll right. Kelly the other way. Hits Brandon Acker from 3 yards out midway through the first period, and the Lions on the board first, 7-0. Turnovers would be the theme because of big hits. Look at Allen. Senimore with the strip from the near side. Loose football, and it's Jalen Boney going to pick it up. That thwarts an Iowa Western drive. Reavers would get it back. They'd go to the air. Here's Tay Bender to Charlie Miller from 29 yards out, and the game is tied at 7 early second quarter. Lions here, Chad Kelly. Over the middle, look at the grab here. Camion Patrick, and he is gone. 66-yard, folks, look at the speed. That's one of the reasons why this league is so good. Touchdown Lions, they lead it 14-7. More defense. Reavers pin deep. Alan Senimore, who had a great Mississippi Bowl. There he is again with the strip, and now the INT. Lions in great shape. Boy, Senimore, a money player for this Lions squad all season long. Kelly to the air here, and look at this. Great defense, but a better catch. Touchdown Lions. Jamarcus Reeves with the grab. 21-7 in favor of East Mississippi. That would be the score at the break. All right, Iowa Western going to get things going here. Look at this fake. Then they roll right. Zach Martin going to take it in from 8 yards out. 5 minutes into the third quarter, it's 21-14. Reavers going to answer again. Danny Hamilton with a 30-yard field goal with 6.5 to go in the third. 21-17 football game. But it was all Chad Kelly. Pass here on the numbers right there to Reeves with the catch. That would set up a first down, and the Lions would cash in. Look at this. To the near corner. Touchdown Camion Patrick, 7 yards out. 4 minutes to go in the third. 27-17 Lions. You want defense? They've done it all year. There's the sack on first down. Ronald Ollie, the Wayne County High School graduate, with the sack there. And here's the knockout punch. 3 minutes to go over the middle. The ball is tipped, and it is caught by Preston Baker. 33-yard touchdown pass. Kelly would throw for an impressive 434 yards at East Mississippi Community College. 2014 national champs. There's Chad Kelly getting his MVP award, and Buddy Stevens and President Dr. Rick Young getting the Mississippi Bowl trophy. And there it is, folks, the hardware. 2014 national champs, the Lions, king of the jungle.
We've done something that's never been done in MAC-JC history. Number one, go back-to-back. No coach has ever gone back-to-back. No school's ever gone back-to-back. No coaching league's ever won 3. And I'm not tooting my own horn, but our administration deserves all the credit for that. And I'm extremely happy that they deserve the credit. The players have to come here to play, and you can't win championships without players. And it's time to tomorrow morning wake up and start trying to build another team.
This shows the strength of the MAC-JC and the quality of football that's played in our league. And we feel like that there's been others that have come before us, and there'll be others that'll come after us. And we're just really fortunate to have this opportunity to be here today and to be here in the past 3 out of the 4 years. And I think it shows the strength of our program and the strength of our league in general.
We've made history, and this is something that we've talked about doing from day one. Our objective has always been to be number one, and we're realizing that we can do that. And I think we're establishing ourselves as a real team that is not just now and again kind of thing, that we're consistent. We've got a good solid program, good coaches, good facilities, and we intend to do this every year and we intend to do this every year. So.
With that victory, East Mississippi becomes the only program in the history of the MAC-JC to win back-to-back national football championships. Make no mistake about it, Scuba, Mississippi, Titletown, USA for JUCO football. Congratulations to head football coach Buddy Stevens, athletics director Mickey Stokes, President Dr. Rick Young, and the entire East Mississippi Community College family on a colossal accomplishment for Scuba, Mississippi and the MAC-JC. Thank you so much for watching another edition of Inside Mississippi JUCO Football, brought to you by HeritageProperties.com. On behalf of the rest of the JUCO Weekly team, I'm Aslan Hodges saying good night from inside the Mississippi Sports Hall of Fame and Museum. Here's a look at some of the best photos from the final week of the season.
Inside Mississippi JUCO Football is brought to you by HeritageProperties.com. More information on 1, 2, and 3 bedroom apartments can be found at HeritageProperties.com. By the MACJC, the toughest league in America. C-Spire, Farm Bureau Insurance, Mississippi Sports Medicine, EnviroTurf Services, Bank Plus, Mississippi Blood Services, Yesco Custom Signs and Lighting, and Mississippi Sports Hall of Fame and Museum.